Myself, Dr. Somir De, teacher in charge and assistant professor of mathematics section under Department of Basic Science and Humanities, Asansol Engineering College. This is my lecture number 5 under module number 4. Topic linear transformation. Module name vector space. Paper name mathematics 1A. Paper code BSM 101. This paper belongs to BTech first semester Computer Science and IT branch. Linear transformation. Linear transformation or linear mapping. So anyone we can consider linear transformation or linear mapping. Let capital V and W be two vector spaces defined over a same field F. Then a mapping or a transformation T colon V2F is said to be a linear mapping or linear transformation if T alpha plus beta is equals to T alpha plus T beta for all alpha comma beta belongs to V, and T C alpha is equals to C T alpha for all C belongs to F scalar, and for all alpha belongs to V. Okay, so if any function satisfies this two relation is called a linear transformation or linear mapping. Sometimes the above two conditions can be together represented by T A alpha plus B beta is equals to A T alpha plus B T beta for all alpha and beta belongs to V, and for all A and B belongs to F. Clear? So anyone, but these are the condition that you can, if you want to use this part, so you have to satisfy both the condition, or if you want to use this, so by using single condition you can prove whether your T is linear or not, linear transformation or linear mapping or not. Like usual mapping or linear transformation T colon V to W, where V is known as the domain of T and W is known as codomain of T. Clear? V is known as domain of T and W is known as codomain of T. Now try to understand. Let us define the mapping T colon R to R cube, that is two-dimensional, three-dimensional mapping we have, that is Txy is equals to x plus 2y comma 2x minus y comma 3x plus y, so that T is a linear map or linear mapping or linear transformation. So that means you want to map from R2 to R3. Let alpha x1 y1 and beta x2 y2 be two vectors in R2. So when you consider these two also, that means satisfy this relation. Okay, then alpha plus beta is equals to x1 plus x2 comma y1 plus y2 belongs to R2. This is also two-dimensional coordinate. Now T alpha is equals to T. So here you have a two, in last you have a two form. So I will show you both types with some examples. So this is the example for type 1. Okay, now T1, that is T alpha is equals to Tx1 y1, that is satisfy this relation, x1 plus 2y1 comma 2x1 minus y1 comma 3x1 plus y1. Clear? So this result is coming from here. So Tx1 y1, that is x1 plus 2y1, 2x1 minus y1, 3x1 plus y1. Okay, similarly T beta is equals to T x2 y2 is equals to x2 plus 2y2 comma 2x2 minus y2 comma 3x2 plus y2. This result is also coming from here, like T x2 y2 is equals to x2 plus 2y2, 2x2 minus y2, 3x2 plus y2. Clear? Now T alpha plus beta is equals to T x1 plus x2 comma y1 plus y2. So now this coordinates also satisfy this condition, that is x1 plus x2 plus 2 y1 plus y2 comma 2x1 plus x2 minus y1 plus y2, comma 3x1 comma x1 plus x2 plus y1 plus y2. So that means when you substitute this coordinate, that is x1 plus x2 itself a single. So the all x should be replaced by x1 plus x2, all y should be replaced by y1 plus y2. So ultimately you have this result from here. Okay, now you separate this 2x1 2y, that is all x1 y1 component you separate and y1 y2 separate. x1 y1 x2 y2. Okay, now x1 plus 2y1 plus x2 plus 2y2, 2x1 minus y1 plus 2x2 comma y2 minus y2, 3x1 plus y1 plus x2 plus y2. So from this relation, that is you have this expression. So here we just to separate your x1 y1 and x2 y2 from here. Very easy. Okay, very easy. Okay, now what you do? So here you have in first component you have x1 y1 x2 y2. Second component you have same x1 y1 x2 y2. In third component you have x1 y1 x2 y2. Now you have to separate this, that is separate this x1 y1, this one, and from this one, and 3x1 plus y1 from here, plus this x2 y2 y2 from here, 2x2 minus y2 and 3x2 plus y2. Clear? If we can write, just to check, this is coming from here, this is coming from here, and this is coming from here. So this portion is coming from here, and this is coming from here, and this is also coming from here. Okay, so ultimately what we have, please check. So this first portion is nothing but T alpha, and second portion is nothing but T beta. So from it is clear that T alpha plus beta is equals to T alpha plus T beta. That is first condition is satisfied. What is your next? We want to prove that T C alpha is equal to C T alpha. Okay, now also any real number C, we have C alpha is equal to C x1 y1, that is C x1 comma C y2, so that T C alpha is equals to T C1 comma T C2 is equals to, from same formula wise, that is C x1 plus 2C y1 comma 2C x1 minus C y1 comma 2C x1 plus C y1. Okay, if I take common C, what is left? That is C x1 plus 2y1 comma x2 x1 minus y1 comma 3x1 plus y1. So this is nothing but T alpha. So that is you have C T alpha. Therefore we may conclude that T satisfy both the condition T alpha plus beta is equals to T alpha plus T beta, as well as T C alpha is equals to C T alpha. Therefore the mapping T is a linear mapping. So this is the first example. Next, question number 2. Suppose a mapping T colon R3 to R3, that is 3-dimensional to 3-dimensional, be defined by T x1 x2 x3 is equals to x2 plus x3, x1 plus x3, and x1 plus x2. Then show that T is a linear mapping or linear mapping or linear transform, whatever. So here try to understand same logic. So we want to apply the next condition, that is T A alpha plus B beta. We want to apply this. Okay, here the transformation T colon R cube to R3 is given by T x1 y1 x1 y x2 y x3 is equals to x2 plus x3 comma x1 plus x3 comma x1 plus x2, where x1 x2 x3 belongs to R. These are all real. Now eta, let eta, you may consider alpha also, no problem, but here you are okay, zeta, eta, that is alpha 1 beta 1 gamma 1 and zeta alpha 2 beta 2 gamma 2. You may consider any other thing. Okay, be any two vector of R cube from domain. For any two real number a and b, we have alpha t a eta plus b zeta is equals to t a alpha 1 beta 1 gamma 1 plus b alpha 2 beta 2 gamma 2. If I simplify, what is left, that is t a alpha 1 plus b alpha 2 comma a beta 1 plus b beta 2 comma a gamma 1 plus b gamma 2. Okay, clear? If I substitute this relation, that is x2 plus x3, that is a beta 1 plus b beta 2 plus a gamma 1 plus b gamma 2 comma a alpha 1 plus b alpha 2 plus a gamma 1 plus b gamma 2, because x1 plus x3. Now a alpha 1 plus b alpha 2 plus a beta 1 plus b beta 2. So ultimately, when there is a two component, when you substitute this is a coordinate, when you substitute this in this form, then this transform we have this. Okay, now you separate this. Now we separate this, that is a beta 1 plus gamma 1 plus b beta 2 plus gamma 2 comma a alpha 1 comma gamma 1 plus b alpha 2 plus gamma 2 a alpha plus beta 1 plus b alpha 2 plus beta 2. Okay, so from last, if you take common, a is common from both, that is a beta 1 plus gamma 1 plus b beta 2 plus gamma 2. Okay, same way. Now if you take common a, so you have one a, another one a, one a. So you may write a common beta 1 plus gamma 1 comma alpha 1 comma gamma 1 comma alpha 1 plus beta 1 plus b common, you have a b, so beta 1 beta 2 plus gamma 2 comma alpha 2 plus gamma 2 comma alpha 2 plus beta 2, the equation number 2. So now t eta, that is t alpha 1 plus beta 1 gamma 1 is equals to formula wise beta 1 plus gamma 1 comma alpha 1 comma beta gamma 1 comma alpha 1 comma beta 1. Similarly, t zeta is equals to t alpha 2 comma beta 2 comma gamma 2 is equals to beta 2 plus gamma 2, formula wise. This all are coming from here, formula wise. Okay, so beta 2 plus gamma 2 comma alpha 2 plus gamma 2 alpha 2 plus beta 2. So from it is clear that first part is nothing but t eta and second part is nothing but t zeta. Using these values in 2, we have t a eta plus b zeta is equals to a t eta plus b zeta. So therefore the relation, the relation number 3 shows that t is a linear transformation. So this is also another approach. So first question based on double condition and this question based on single condition. So this type of question you can expect. Now let us define a mapping T colon R. Don't be confused about mapping or transformation. If you can write at the place of transformation, if you by mistake if you have written as a mapping, this is also correct. Okay, let us define question number 3. Let us define mapping T colon R2 by R2, that is 2 dimension by Txy is equals to x plus y comma xy then show that T is not a linear transformation. Okay, very simple. Let alpha and beta be two vectors defined in R square domain, such that a alpha is equals to x1 y1 and beta is equals to x2 y2. Then we have alpha plus beta is equals to x1 plus x2 comma y1 plus y2. Now T alpha is equals to T x1 y1 is equals to x1 comma x1 plus y1 comma x1 y1. This is coming from this formula. T x1 y1 is equals to x1 plus y1 comma x1 y1. Clear? Similarly, T beta is equals to T x2 y2 is equals to x2 plus y2 comma x2 y2. Okay. Now T alpha plus beta is equals to T x1 alpha plus beta already have T x1 plus x2 comma y1 plus y2. Now we have a coordinates x1 plus x2 and y1 plus y2. Now you substitute here. So x1 plus x2 plus y1 plus y2 comma x1 plus x2 into y1 plus y2. If I simplify, what you have, x1 plus x2 plus y1 plus y2 comma x1 y1 plus x1 y2 plus x2 y1 plus x2 y2. So from here it is clear this line is not equal to the similar type T alpha plus T beta. T alpha plus T beta is nothing but x1 plus x2, x1 plus y1 plus x2 plus y2. Okay, but x1 y1 plus x2 y2. So here two terms are extra. That is x1 y1 and x2 y1. These two terms are extra. So that's why T alpha plus beta is not equals to T alpha T beta. So if one condition is not satisfied, then you may write, therefore the mapping T is not a linear mapping. Okay, so first question based on two conditions to prove whether your mapping is a linear time mapping or linear transformation, yes or no. Second problem is based on combined formula, and this third question where we have proved that the problem the mapping is not a linear transformation. Suppose you have a question in your mind, if you want to use A alpha plus B beta formula, yes you can, no problem. Okay, anyone. Now, fourth question, let a mapping T colon R cube to R cube be defined as T xyz is equals to x plus 2y plus 4z, comma 2x plus y plus 2z, comma minus x plus y plus 2z. Then show that this mapping T is a linear mapping. Okay, let's see. Let alpha and beta, same process. Then let alpha and beta be two vectors in R cube such that A alpha is equals to x1 comma y1 comma z1 and beta is equals to x2 y2 z2. So now this vector, that is alpha and beta, are coming from R cube. So that means this two vector must be satisfied this relation. So T alpha is equals to T x1 y1 z1 is equals to x1 plus 2y1 plus 4z1. These are all coming from here, this formula. x1 plus 2y1 plus 4z1 comma 2x1 plus y1 plus 2z1 comma minus x1 plus y1 plus 2z1. Okay. Similarly, T beta is equals to T x2 comma y2 comma z2 is equals to x2 plus 2y2 plus 4z2 comma 2x2 plus y2 plus 2z2 comma minus x2 plus y2 plus 2z2, because this result is also coming from here, because you are replacing x y z by x2 y2 z2. Okay, now for any two real number a and beta, we have T a alpha plus b beta is equals to T A alpha, this one. So you may write AX1 plus BX2. If you have a question in your mind from where you have this, very simple, just you can check, that is A alpha plus B beta is equals to A X1 Y1 Z1 plus B X2 Y2 Z2. So what you have, A X1, A Y1, A Z1 plus Bx2, comma By2, comma Bz2. So ultimately what you have, Ax1 plus Bx2, comma Ay1 plus By2, comma Az1 plus Bz2. Okay, so this is the logic behind this. So that's why you have, I skip this line. So this A T alpha plus T beta is nothing but T A X1 plus B X2. So this coming from here, Ax1 plus Bx2, comma Ay1 plus By2, comma Az1 plus Pz2. So these are three components. So if I substitute here, what we have, Ax1 plus Bx2 plus 2 Ay1 plus By2 plus 4 Az1 plus Bz2, comma, that is first component, 2 Ax1 plus Bx2, because here 2 Ax1 plus Bx2 plus Ay1 plus By2 plus A 2Z1 plus Bz2. Okay, if we can reuse, that is one comma is missing here, so I should write comma. Okay, then minus, you have this minus x1, that is minus Ax1 plus Bx2 plus Ay1 plus By2 plus 2Az1 plus Bz2. So if I substitute these three components into this relation, we get this. Okay, clear? So if you have a doubt, then you can use a pen. So first part, oh, sorry. So this portion is coming from only this. Okay. Second portion, that is this and this. These two are coming from second part. Okay. And this is your last part. Clear? When you substitute this, there is three coordinates. So when you substitute this into this form, then we have this. This is your first part, this is your second part, and this is your last part. Okay. Then if you take common A, that is x1 plus 2y1 plus 4z1 plus b, x2 plus 2y2 plus 4z2, comma, A common, 2x1 plus y1 plus 2z1 plus b, 2x2 plus y2 plus z2, 2z2, comma, A minus x1 plus y1 plus 2z1. So from it is clear that all x1, y1, z1 you are taking as a whole and with A common. Okay, similarly for B, x2, y2, z2 and so on. And here B minus x2 plus y2 plus 2z2. Okay, okay. So if I take common only A, that is 1, 2 and 3. If I take common A, that is x1 plus 2y1 plus 4z1, comma, 2x1 plus y1 plus 2z1, comma, minus x1 comma plus y1 plus 2z1. Similarly, if you take common b, that is b common, x2 plus 2y2 plus 4z2, 2x2 plus y2 plus 2z2, comma, minus x2 plus y2 plus 2z2. So from here it is clear this first portion is nothing but is T alpha, this one, and second part is nothing but T beta. So this portion is a T alpha and this portion is T beta. So that means you may write A T alpha plus T beta. So from here it is clear that the given transformation or mapping satisfies this condition. T A alpha plus T beta is equals to A T alpha plus T beta. So therefore the mapping T is a linear mapping. Clear? Another question, just reverse of it. Suppose relation in last 1 2 3 4 5 4 questions. So here some a relation is given, you want to prove that your transformation is a linear transformation. Here it is a just reverse of it, that is some relations are, some results are given, so based on which you have to find T. Let's see, very easy. Reverse type question. Let eta is equals to x y z be an arbitrary vector in Rq. Try to understand, very simple. T eta is equals to T of x y z. Okay, now we can see this T is related with the vector 1 0 0 0 1 0 and 0 0 1. This xyz vector can be represented like this. T x, this x can be written as 1 0 0 plus y, this y can be written as 0 0 0 1 0 and z plus z 0 0 1. Suppose you have a question in your mind how to write this. Suppose you have a question in your mind, no problem, try to understand. Sorry. Now you can see, suppose if I simplify this, that is x comma 0 plus 0 comma y comma 0 plus 0 comma 0 z. If I add, what do you have? That is x plus 0 plus 0, 0 plus y plus 0, 0 plus 0 plus z. So ultimately what you get? X, y and z. So that's why if I write this x, y, z in terms of this, that is x into 1 0 0 plus y into 0. I think you have a question in your mind, from where you have this? That is from here, 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Okay, clear? So now using linear property, T of x 1 0 0 plus T of y 0 1 0 plus T of z 0 0 1. Now you extract x from here, that is x t 1 0 0 plus y t 0 1 0 plus z t 0 0 1. Now you know from the given condition t 0 0 t 1 0 0 is equals to 2 1, substitute here, plus y t 0 1 0, that is t 0 t of 0 1 0 is equals to 2, substitute here, and next t 0 0 1 is equals to 3 1. So if you add component wise, that is 2x plus 2y plus 2z 3z, comma x plus y 2y plus z, So from it is clear that what is zeta? It is arbitrary vector. So txyz is equals to, you may write 2x plus 3, 2x plus 2y plus 3z, comma x plus 2y plus z. So this is the linear, this is a linear transformation. So that is a T, or linear mapping, transformation or mapping. So this type of question you can expect. Okay, either directly you prove that your transformation linear transformation, or some informations are given, so you have to find the corresponding linear transformation. Thank you. Similar type of question try to solve from your exercise or from your workout examples. Thank you.